What is up, SAFEMOON community? We are live.
Hey guys,
hear me? Oh wait, we're live.
Welcome to SAFEMOON community. How's it going? Welcome to Thursday's AMA. I'm John. I'm the CEO over at SAFEMOON. I'm going to go ahead and let the team introduce themselves. Starting off with Trevor, real quick. He's going to explain why he's not talking during this AMA.
Hey, what's up, guys? I am the community manager, CCO, do communications, all that. I am running all the back end for the stream. Therefore, that's why I wasn't talking yesterday or last stream Tuesday, and why I'm not going to be talking much this stream either. Let these guys who are doing all the big things behind the scenes tell you all the big things they're doing behind the scenes and answer your questions. I'm going to field those questions, send them to him. So, till then, I'll leave it to somebody else to introduce themselves.
All right, Thomas, take it away.
Hey guys, Papa here. I'm your CTO. The hat's back. So yeah. Hank.
All right, my mic's unmuted this time. Hi guys, I'm Hank, Director of Software Engineering over at SAFEMOON. I do all of the website, Discord, game apps, things of that nature. Let's have a good AMA, you know?
Woo! Yeah, my name's Ben Phillips, and I'm just a big fan of SAFEMOON. I won a competition, and I got to be live here on the AMAs. I'm really excited to be here. Woohoo! SAFEMOON for life. Let's go. Back to John.
All right. So as per usual, I'm going to go ahead and start off with the announcements. Let's see. I'm just pulling it up now. All right. So first off, big question I've been hearing is when WhiteBit? When WhiteBit? Well, we're past imminent. So we're now past #imminent, and we're now at check back at 6:01 Eastern Standard Time, or 2300 or 23:01 GMT time or UTC time. There's going to be something for you waiting at that time. So we're past imminent, but come check back around that time. So second, Bitmart. Contracts are signed, integrations are beginning, and they're underway right now. Super excited about that. They've been absolutely fantastic. Big shout out to them. And so we're now in the #soon portion, and then we'll be quickly transitioning to the #imminent. And then also BibiPom, well underway. You know, yesterday we told you about the trading pairs that they have running now, and we're working with their team daily to innovate and integrate SAFEMOON into their platform. Super excited about that. And as you guys know, merch is live. And so, yeah, if any of you other people have some updates that you want to add, if not, we can dive right into the structured AMA portion.
Hank, anything?
Hank? Thomas?
We are working on our own API. That's our current to-do list for the website. I know a bunch of you guys have asked where the price bot is. I'm making one today, so don't burn down the Discord.
Yeah, I owe Hank some time working on helper functions that read from the smart contract. So
yeah, if it doesn't get done today, it's Thomas's fault, not mine. Okay.
I've been busy with April Fool's Day. But yeah, no April Fool's here, so it's all cool, guys.
No, this is none of this April Fool's joke. None of it.
Just to make that clear, in this entire live, there is zero April Fool's bullshit going on here right now. Cool. Resume, John.
Other than when Ben's chair breaks midstream, you know.
Shut up, shut up, Hank. You tried, mate. I swear to God, don't.
All right, diving into the Q&A portion of the. Or the structured Q&A portion for the Ask Me Anything. All right, so first thing people are asking, is it possible to suggest influencers for us to work with? Yeah, if you know someone, or you just DM us. But Ben, I'll field that question mainly to you.
Yeah, I don't think it's a case of working with influencers. There's no we're not working with influencers. We're trying to educate influencers about what SafeMoon is, but we're not working with influencers at all. Believe it or not. It's just about education, being like, look, this is SafeMoon, this is the project, this is what we're doing, and we've been on a real good track so far. That, of course, I have a phone book of friends, obviously, and I got friends who have bigger phone books as well. But it's been about education, just being like, hey, look, this is SafeMoon, this is the project, this is what you're doing. And then I'm not joking, and I think John's been witness. I've had the grueling process, which I cannot wait for announcements that might be happening wherever they happen. But I've been going through the process of bloody pancake swap. You try explaining to someone pancake swap, guys. I know you can all relate to me watching this right now. You try explain that something to someone, and I'm there going, you do this, you bring in the BNB, you swap it around, you flip it in, then the pancake swap, and I guess that part where I can't help laughing. So yeah, it's more about educating again, influencers being like, this is how you do it. But yeah, we're very lucky that a lot of people, respect us as a team, and a lot of my friends in the industry respect me. So they go, you know what, Ben's clearly on to something again. What's Ben on to now? But what they don't know is it's the SAFEMOON, and that's the one. So yeah, that's that.
Awesome. Moving on to the next question. Let's see. Okay, so somebody asked, what partnerships are you working on? Why the African market compared to the Asia market? That's been a big one. First off, Bitmart and WhiteBit and BibiPalm, and I can go down the list, and might I say Binance, all are already in the Asian markets. So it's not like just because we have global with what we're trying to do. So it's just Africa is not as developed as the Asian markets when it comes to having a cryptocurrency, but they're expanding rapidly, and we want to be there to help as well. And it's a fast growing market, just like crypto is a fast growing market. Africa is also a fast growing market. If you guys have anything else to add to that, but I mean,
I think the point you just said there, John, sums up, to be honest with you, bro. And I think it's not just about market, going for the obvious markets. Everyone's like, oh, what about Asian markets? I kind of feel like we're more invested in getting involved in the African markets because naturally we just want the whole world on board, and we want the whole world to have opportunity. And I think to give opportunity, we've got a real responsibility to focus on giving that opportunity and how we can hand opportunity out. And particularly, I know that's why John and Thomas were really focused on getting involved in African markets, was to give the opportunity. And even myself was like, oh, really? Why African markets? And now I'm like, okay, I get it. It's about giving opportunity out in handing out that as well.
Everybody in the space is looking at Africa. Everybody's been looking there for a long time and doing almost nothing. So it's about time somebody stepped up and did the right thing.
Cool.
It's we'll get to Asia, but let's focus on.
We're already there. I mean, it's Binance. I mean, it's not like we're not already going to be there. Like you already have to go from Binance to Pancake Swap. So, but for us, it's as Ben and as Thomas both said, those are the reasons why we're focused with the African markets initially.
With these deals we're doing, I'd like to point something out. It comes up a lot. Is why is it that we're spreading so thin and working on all these things? We're actually not spread thin at all. We'd like to introduce more team members, but our team has grown so much since the last time we were talking about this. We had like 10 people. We have like 50 people that are helping out now. So we have a lot of minds on a lot of different problems.
And it's not just that. The way things are structured is everything feeds into each other. So one project allows us to do the next project to do the next project. So it's a symbiotic relationship between everything that we're developing with SafeMoon. So. All right. So moving on to the next question. Let's see. Okay, so I'm not familiar with this one. I'll field it to Thomas, but I'll go ahead and read off the question. Could you please give us a technical explanation as to why the articles published by Crypto Analyst 69, are wrong and incorrect? His math looks pretty convincing if taken in the round rather than shout. Yeah. So, what are your comments on that?
I'm trying to remember what that specific problem was. Right. So if you try to exit more than what PancakeSwap has, it's going to stop you. That's the one thing that I'm going to mention about those articles. I don't like, bringing light to FUD, that sort of thing. But the one thing that stopped me from continuing was just that I made the observation that clearly the PancakeSwap isn't fully understood and our contract isn't fully understood. So it's kind of PancakeSwap isn't going to allow you to exit more than it has.
Yeah, do more research. Do more research.
Check it out. If you got questions and stuff, just come to me and I'll help clear that up. We see a lot of people making a lot of articles. Some of these articles just don't help. So, if you got questions, sling them at me. I like hard questions. So.
Here's an easy one. So sorry to disappoint you, Thomas. The question is, how many hours per week do we work? All of them.
All of them.
All of the hours.
The moment I woke up today, for example, and I'll be working on this until I go to sleep. It's been that way for about 20 days, I think. Just the other night I mentioned in chat that I cleaned my desk for the first time and since we started. I haven't had any time for anything. It's
my girlfriend's getting mad at me for not doing any of my chores around the house. So.
Yeah, we're all averaging right around 18 hours a day at least. So okay, so question number 2. Well, not question number. The next question is: do you plan on integrating SAFEMOON into future developments? For example, this is what they're saying. For example, you could charge for advanced wallet features or require certain SAFEMOON holding for exclusive NFTs. If not, then how do you plan on incentivizing transactions on the SAFEMOON protocol, as would be required for longevity of the project? Guys, look at the roadmap. Look at the roadmap. We're already planning with the NFT portions. We're working with into the African markets, expanding the team. I mean, we're building an ecosystem around this to where it's going to be bigger than just a BEP20 token. So check the roadmap. A lot of stuff on there.
As we push forward with a lot of the apps and things like that, NFTs, if SAFEMOON is the token that you pay for NFTs, then that's how we kind of accomplish that. We want to create like use cases, so we have to use SAFEMOON in products. It's kind of like way of the road.
We want to create more use cases. Yeah, so more use cases than we have right now. So we definitely do. Okay, let's see.
Question for Thomas again. We brought it up 2 weeks ago. Is there any chance of farming SAFEMOON? Sorry, so Thomas seen it a few times.
Farming SAFEMOON? Well, right now all you have to do is hold it.
There we go.
All you have to do is hold it.
Sometimes the questions, guys, if you feel like in the chat you want to ask just a simple question, think, I shouldn't ask it because all these questions are technical. Ask the simple questions. Ask the questions that need to be answered, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so somebody asked, any plans for fiat to SAFEMOON? I'm not sure we can even answer that.
Yeah.
Well, right now you can go through the exchanges to go from fiat to SAFEMOON. Well, that's not the trading pair, but you can go from fiat to another crypto and then to whatever trading pair there is, and then you can go there. So you can trade using fiat right now. It doesn't just have to be BEP20.
A natural progression for the app will be at some point a fiat on-ramp for SAFEMOON.
But that requires a lot of regulatory things that we have to jump through. A lot of hoops that we have to jump through.
A lot of problems along the way. Yeah.
Yeah. technically, it's 100% doable. It's just the regulatory portion of doing fiat on ramping. So that's the only thing that we would have to work through specifically.
Simple question, John. Since we were just saying after them, Thomas. Simple question, Thomas. Can you give us a rundown on the 5%? Lost it here. The 5% that gets back to us.
The LP redistribution. When transfer is called, so say you're trading with a friend or with PancakeSwap, whatever, 5% of that transaction is sent to the LP. So you've got some tokens, you've got some BNB. 5% of your transaction goes to PancakeSwap and is locked. From time to time, we generate LP tokens, such as the case with all other liquidity providers. We lock those tokens. So that's what happens, and that goes towards supporting PancakeSwap's operation. And as we scale up and we do other things with exchanges, we need to continue to support PancakeSwap so that the liquidity isn't sucked out of it. It's a common problem that we're seeing with a lot of these other tokens that operate similarly to us, is that if you list on too many centralized exchanges, you can have a liquidity vacuum. What we're doing is mitigating that by having the centralized exchanges feed the decentralized exchange. Right now, PancakeSwap. So we're going to be, of course, we're going to find other ways going down the road to try to feed that more, to keep the liquidity levels where they need to be, supporting the group, supporting the market. We want to make sure that long term everything operates the way that it should. So, yeah.
Well, that kind of answers halfway with this other question. Talking about the tokenomics when it comes to getting released on exchanges. I'll start off and saying exchanges that we're working with, we heavily stress the importance of the tokenomics. Bitmart already said they're doing it. Same thing with BibiPalm. And in regards to WhiteBit, you guys have seen my announcement with that regard. We've got a phase 1 approach with them, and then they will be integrating it into the future. So we'll be continuing that conversation with them. However, the Bitmart releases soon, and they are keeping the tokenomics. So we're really excited to be working with Bitmart. Super excited. Same thing with BibiPalm. So we're providing options for it to keep the tokenomics. But everyone requested WhiteBit, so we provided WhiteBit. That was what the community asked for, so we delivered. And now the community's asking for tokenomics, so we're working on delivering that. Bitmart and BibiPalm. So.
A question for myself, actually. How many of your friends and influencers have you told about SAFEMOON, and how many are on the rocket? Do you know what, guys? You'd be absolutely shocked, and I'll just let you guess. You'd be shocked at the people that are behind SAFEMOON and involved in SAFEMOON, and see the potential. Just because they haven't tweeted or done things, because no one's obliged to tweet, no one's obliged to talk about it. Like I said, there's no business there. It's just about wanting them on board, and you'd be shocked at the names that are inside it. And yeah, who knows? Who knows? But I'm sure, I get shocked myself when half of them tweet. I go, flipping heck, you didn't have to do that. So kind of you. And then you guys make it known. And the best thing that you guys do is show love to anyone that's on board. And look, it's about the general public. It's about masses, not just singles. It's better having thousands of people knowing about it than just one person with a blue tick. However, we do appreciate that you guys are too overly kind, even to me myself, helping verified accounts, because you understand their voices are louder. So the way you support those is like beyond like overwhelming. Like I can't believe how many retweets, likes you guys put on all those tweets. And yeah, it does help. #SafeMoon having a blue tick next to it.
Okay, so this is next question that I see is will you consider reducing or eliminating taxes for wallet-to-wallet transactions that keep the 10% tax just for buy and sell transactions, to and from and swapping on exchange addresses? They said they believe it'll make it more usable, because anyway, we can consider it. But I mean, SafeMoon is its tokenomics. And I mean, Thomas, if you have any other comments on that.
I'm sorry, I spaced out.
Oh, all right. Thanks, Thomas. Thanks, man.
I knew it.
I'm reading chat too at the same time, so
Yeah. No, you're good, man. You're good. Now, basically, they're talking about do we have any plans to change the tokenomics right now? Personally, from my end, I don't think we have any plans in that regard. I mean, that's what makes the tokenomics.
Yeah, so we want to maintain the ecosystem the best that we can. The only thing that we really can do right now is increase the amount of tax or decrease it. What I'm looking at is potentially decreasing it over time. But then there's another really interesting argument. What if we keep the 10% the way it is and we continue to have this burn? There's going to be a pretty significant curve when you look at the amount of burnt tokens over time. The velocity of burnt tokens will increase with every burn because the balance of the burn address is increasing over time. So yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are calling for us to keep the burn. So as far as changing the tokenomics, I don't think that's not in our best interest
right now.
No plans for that. And all of our focus is on making sure that the centralized exchanges maintain the decentralized aspects of what make this contract good.
Yeah.
100%.
A good question I just saw as well. Is tokenomics the only plus side of SafeMoon? Absolutely not. There is so many plus sides of SafeMoon itself, and especially again, without even going into a long repeat of John, please look at the roadmap. Hank, am I correct? SafeMoon.net. Please look at the roadmap, check it out, and so many pluses. And then if you want to individually question one of those pieces on the roadmap, that's more insightful for yourself.
Yeah. 100% agree with that sentiment, that answer. I mean, yeah, please check out the roadmap and ask questions regarding the roadmap. Those are, you're going to get more out of your question in that regard. So anyway, we're going to conclude the structured portion, and then we're going to go ahead and start fielding questions from the chat. My favorite thing. This gets me pumped, talking directly with you all. So, all right, I'm going to be on the Discord in the AMA questions channel. So please, in caps, put question. Please, no comments inside there. And I will be reading from there. Trevor right now is on the Twitch. He's fielding us questions as well. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So let's see. Give me a second to pull up one of these questions.
I've got one right out of the gate.
Okay.
Are we gonna find a copy of Thomas so Thomas doesn't kill himself? Can we do that?
We're working on it right now. You know, we're we're working on getting Thomas's team has expanded rapidly. That's been one of my main focuses, is making sure he can get more help, so he can actually sleep. But yeah, we're expanding the team as fast as we possibly can. So, and opening up the office in the UK is going to help relieve a lot of that pressure off of Thomas as well.
Yeah.
I got a cool question for Thomas.
What's up?
Real quick question. Did Dogecoin have tokenomics, or is it new to SafeMoon? And I'm asking because it's a bit of a history lesson. Did they have it or did it not?
Oh, did Dogecoin have tokenomics?
Yeah, did it have it, or is it?
Dogecoin's technically not a token, but what's really interesting about it, there was a lot of economic discussion in the earlier days of Dogecoin, and a lot of people say that Dogecoin is inflationary, and I agree in a lot of ways, but it's pseudo-deflationary in that the gain is offset by the amount of Dogecoin lost. So over time, what you actually see is less and less Dogecoin in circulation, and that will go over a long period of time. I'm very familiar with Dogecoin and things like that. I help out on the Facebook.
Super cool. Just a history lesson. Wicked.
Yep. Somebody asked Vita, I can't pronounce that name. Anyway, they asked any plans on staking. I mean, that's what essentially. I mean, Thomas, you want to kind of explain that? I'll field that question.
What is staking?
No. Any plans on staking? That's kind of.
So yeah, I'd love to hit this one. So we're a new kind of staking. When you think about it, we've got typically what happens is you lock up your tokens and you just get more later. But in a lot of cases, you're locked up for periods of time, months, years, things like that. You get different staking levels. In our case, all you have to do is just hold it, and when people sell, you get more over time. And in that way, it's kind of like passive staking. And we're not like a bank. It's like if you want to go and buy a gift card, we can't just go say, no, you can't spend the money how you want to spend your money. We're not gonna. We can't lock you. And you get the benefit of the same, the staking, where you have this big balance of stuff. It's just growing over time, right? But at any moment, you could decide to spend your tokens, so we're not locking you into that. So I think for us, plans for staking is a negative because we already have an upgrade from staking, in my opinion. In a lot of cases, staking can be used for verifying transactions, things like that. They have other interesting uses where you can use some of your compute to help out the network. But in our case, we don't need that at all. Yeah.
Yep. Somebody asked. This is great. I'll field this question. They're like, can you clarify what you said that's going to happen today? Okay. So everyone's asking when WhiteBit, and I'm saying we've gone from #soon, transition to #imminent, and now we're at #check back at 23:01 GMT or UTC time. 23:01. Check back then. That is where we're at now.
Maybe it should be hashtag.
Oh, did we
lose Ben?
Did we lose Ben?
Oh, I'm there. Hello.
Yeah. Yep. You're there.
Yeah.
Hey.
I said maybe it should be hashtag Are we there yet? Like, Dad, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
That's what it feels like. No, but check back at either 6 p.m. or 6:01 p.m. Eastern time, 11:01 GMT or 11:01 UTC time. So p.m. So tonight. Check then. I will have an answer for when WhiteBit.
Oh, gee whiz. Oh, bro. Oh, don't.
I've got a really good one. I think this is this is half me, half John. How do you feel about competing in Africa with other coins such as Cardano? I think the first half that I'll touch on is a rising tide lifts all ships.
Yep.
So we're not in the game to hurt anybody else. We're here to help other people. If they're in Africa and they're trying to do cool things in Africa, why can't everybody help Africa? You know what I mean? We're not going there to compete. That's part of the problem. Anyway, yeah, John.
Oh, I like this question. What happens? It's very, What happens when you pass audit? What does it mean to have passed an audit? First off, celebrations are in order. Is the first thing, and then we pass that on to we'll announce it. So that's what happens with the audit. So, next question I see is, can you implement SAFEMOON into e-commerce? Something like shipping.io or WooCommerce or I think Thomas's laugh answers that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Thomas, do we put you on the phone call to like Shopify tomorrow or something, or do you want to have that conversation? Just put 5 weeks aside.
Okay. Yeah.
No, bro. Just like get more life, please. Get a life support system or something. Dude, just sort it out. Thomas, for goodness sake, do it for SAFEMOON.
I'll code it for them.
Another question, actually, sorry, jumping off that, I just wanted to answer. I think it's really cool to say, especially this is about Thomas mainly, but does SAFEMOON devs get paid? So Thomas has a life here. He has to have a roof over his head. He has to have food. He has to eat. He has to live like the rest of all of you live. And this is essentially Thomas's full time. So it obviously. Need to make sure Thomas is alive, breathing, surviving, and any of the SAFEMOON devs. And I think that's important because I get asked that in my career all the time. Oh, do you do anything? Well, in order to make this operation happen, yes, people have to be looked after. So they pay him in tins of soup and bananas. Cool. Next question.
Most expensive employee. I only have to pay, with bananas with the other ones. So
There we go. Honesty's key.
I live
Yep.
I live in the shed in the backyard.
wait, get the hell out of the shed, man. I didn't say you could be in there. That's Thomas's place.
Sorry, the box next to the shed.
I'll address this with the crypto house. Yeah, I'm still interested. After this AMA, I'll PM you.
Yep.
Yep, I saw the message. No worries.
Let's see. Oh, hey, Thomas, this is one for you.
Mhm.
How will transfers from Trust Wallet to the exchanges work?
The same way that they would work for MetaMask or anywhere else. So when you go and transfer to the exchange, there's a 10% hit. Yeah.
Yep. Keeping them tokenomics. Let's see.
Oh, I saw one for me.
Okay.
Can you guys create a partners section on the website where you list what exchanges you're part of and other platforms? Sure, why not? I'll add that to our list.
Well, that was already going to be put in once official announcements were made. Please come check back at 11:01 p.m. GMT.
I forgot
Right.
Hank was in the chat. You all right, Hank? You all good?
Blink twice
I'm
if you
being
need help.
good.
Wait, there's one for me.
See, okay. Now I don't know exactly what this is in regards, but I'm going to infer what this person's asking. So B Maurice asked, will you be providing an API for third-party game developers? I'm assuming it's with the NFTs and other stuff that we'll be doing. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we'll hook you guys up with an SDK. Oh, jeez, who's calling me?
Wow, Thomas.
Oh, come on, Tom. That could have been funny
Come
if you just
on.
went, Mom.
Mom, I'm working.
Cool in the chat as well, which I think is always open to keep opportunities. Especially I know John Zoe and Thomas have got their lines open. Question: so you still need work elsewhere? I'm a 12-year developer. So yeah, just obviously something can be set up by the guys where you could obviously send in CVs or just what you've done, and people like Thomas can look over that in his 1 minute of free time at 12:01 at night. So yeah, and it's always good to have to make yourself clear because it's just ever expanding. SafeMoon is expanding.
Oh, hey, I like this question a lot. Any plans to offset carbon footprint of making NFTs?
That could be something really cool to get into. I've heard over the years, I've heard a lot of projects about people with normal coins and mining using energy reclamation to offset the carbon kind of footprint that mining has. Right now, from what I understand, Binance, they're the only ones that mine BSC. I don't think that there's like a direct impact that we could have on the operation of SafeMoon itself. But what we can do is look into carbon credits, things like that. Trying to find ways that we can donate to help offset some of what our usage is. We could put a dent in that somehow with what we do. I think that's
we'll look into it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so this person asked, how can they track 5% redistribution? It's
Math.
some math.
It's math thing. It's the volume. The volume. 5% of the volume per day, and then whatever your wallet holding percent is how you can calculate what I mean. You could probably estimate what you're going to get tomorrow. But I mean, we've seen volume spikes of like 40 million in a day, so some days are kind of more significant than others.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I have a question specifically for me. You mentioned in Discord that you were signing contracts 2 days ago. Can you elaborate? I just did today. Contracts with Bitmart signed. So we're moving forward, guys. We're moving forward. So We're now in hashtag soon, and then we'll quickly transition to hashtag imminent, and then I'll give you guys a time for an announcement. So
I'll quickly just answer some questions to clear off some about the merchandise, which is super exciting. And I just want to say congratulations to the SAFEMOON team today with the merchandise. That went amazing. And all the people, supporters, holders. It says, how long does shipping take? Well, I believe if you look on the website, it says due to COVID, that obviously there may not be delays. There's nothing you can do about that. But as far as I'm concerned, there's no delays on track. How credible is merch? How credible is merch? The merch is incredible. That's how credible it is. It is incredible. And then, will you add more payment methods? And I think that's down mostly down to Shopify.
Yep.
So obviously there are payment methods. The website experienced poor Hank. I mean, Hank, you experienced some poor early situations on the website, but there we go. That's Hank for you guys. Blame Hank. Everyone blame Hank. Hank the hype. But either way, we're experiencing some little situations there. So right now, I think we're gonna get SAFEMOON's team, and fortunately, my team have some experts in that stuff and can help those guys with that stuff. So we'll see if we can get that going. But yeah, the merch is insane. I mean, like I know Thomas said before this chat, we need a beanie. He wants a bloody beanie with a SAFEMOON logo on. So there we go. That's that. And Hank wants a cat litter box. So we're trying to see if we can find cat litter boxes.
No. A cat shirt for Nyx, man.
Rag wants a banana holder. So we're going to see if we can find that shit as well. I don't know where you get those. Never explored them. I don't know. John's after some beard grooming kits. So we're gonna see
for a banana.
See if we. Yeah, we're gonna see. We'll see. We'll let you know when the banana holders come out. But yeah, don't, because it might become a thing and it might absolutely go crazy. SAFEMOON banana holders.
Stop before they start asking for a calendar again, okay?
Oh gosh. Don't.
Hank doesn't know. Hank doesn't know what I'm doing.
God.
I'm going to start leaking the images.
I just want to answer one more question. Sorry, bounced off that. And just one for all of you in the chat. And I just feel like I need to explain this personally while I've got this time with you guys. A lot of people are saying, Ben, how have you gone from what you do on social media to this? On my thing, I think what's interesting is that me and SAFEMOON come together as both motivated teams. I actually have a team on social media. As you guys know, if you've seen me before, my videos were pranks, etc. on social media. I still have prank videos, still do that, etc. Today was April 1st. This is why I'm God of pranks. This is my job. But at the same time, I have my own personal views and stuff, and my own personal interest, and crypto is one of them. And I think it's clear to see that my Twitter is pretty much cryptocurrency now. My other platforms to do with my other things, pranks. So not to get confused, anyone. What you see on my Twitch is no prank. Is no joke. If you want to go watch the pranks, they're on YouTube, obviously, but it is just simply making a move. And to all of you, I want you all to remember this every day, day in, day out, is that there's always chance for you to diversify. There's always time for you to have opportunity, and there's always places that you can all go. So don't ever think that you're locked down into one narrow tunnel, especially with what we've gone through in the last year with COVID, etc., being locked down. Open your eyes, and sometimes it's opening up to seeing bigger things and bigger projects, like I did myself with things like Doge, etc. And here I am, SAFEMOON.
Sweet.
Onwards.
Yeah. Hank, if you could check main chat, I tagged you in a message. That's September.
Oh, okay. So I'll answer this question. Actually, somebody's asking, can we use SAFEMOON to buy stuff from a pharmacy, an online pharmacy? That's a question for. It makes sense that we probably can, but I don't know if legally we can. So I'll look into it. DM me, FANGAT, Fang at. DM me for stuff like that. So.
Question for Thomas: will there be other coins, or maybe John? Will there be other coins besides Dogecoin that can be paid or traded with SAFEMOON, and if there is, what is currently available?
So right now, the trading pairs between the different exchanges that we're working with are USDT, Bitcoin, and Dogecoin. So that's what we currently have, and then we're going to be expanding that list. So Oh, in regards to the tweet about Monday, they're like, people keep asking what's happening Monday. My response is, check back at 23:01 GMT or 6:01 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Did you guys lose me? Everything good?
No, with it. Next question. When does when do you plan on starting the crowdfund for Binance?
Next week. It's happening. We'll set up the crowdfund for Binance next week.
Wait, next week?
Yeah.
That's a big deal. We can't just say that lightly, like, oh, we're just gonna, just next week. That wasn't like a next week. That was like a probably next
I'm sorry.
week.
Yes.
Like
next week we are gonna.
The chat
we're gonna be doing.
That's better.
The chat are going off. The chat are like, what? What? Look at the chat. Like, what? Crowdfund buy? Bro, even I just woke up. Like, what? What?
Yeah. Infinity, no, it's not an April Fool's joke. This is April Fool's joke free zone. There's no jokes.
No joke. Look at my reaction. Bloody hell.
You got the king of April Fool's Day down there, and he's being serious with you.
Mate. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I think the real question is to the chat. You know, who's behind that? Yeah, there we go.
Oh, somebody asking, this is a question for Ben. Any sizing charts available for the merch?
Any sizing charts available for the merch? I believe that's built into the Shopify, and if it's not, Hank, you need to do a better job.
All right.
Do better,
I'll
Hank.
Shopify. If only.
Let's see. Oh, sorry. My worthless assistant is here. Be gone, cat.
Why is the merch store European? Because SafeMoon is all around the world, and it had to go somewhere. Otherwise, people saying, why is it American, or why is it British, or why is it European, or why is it Asian? So I don't know. I think Hank just put a couple of places in a hat and did a lucky dip.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to ship stuff from Europe than from the middle of Kansas or wherever. So, okay. Are you seeing any, Trevor? What messages? Oh, you DM'd it. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Okay.
Oh, Thomas, I got a really cool one for you, bro.
Okay.
Will SafeMoon be supporting, or does it support hardware wallets?
Oh, interesting. Okay. That'd be great, to be honest. We haven't spoken about that yet, but I know a lot of people use hardware wallets, and supporting that would be important. Let me look into that, and I'll get back to everybody. From what I understand, you can add you can add your tokens to a wallet with your JSON. But let me get back to you guys on that one. That one's a tricky one. Ben hit me with a left hook. I don't know who asked that question, but you got me.
Well done. You got Thomas. Well, somebody just
got him.
Kicked Thomas on the teeth then.
That was a great question, though, and we'll revisit that next time.
Yeah. I have a question. This is for everyone in the group. How are you guys taking care of your physical and mental health during this time?
Loot boxes. I gamble loot boxes to maintain my sanity.
Is that directed at the team?
Yeah, I think so. It's everybody.
Yeah.
Multivitamins, Valorant, water, and sweets. And if you're Thomas, vape. But
Yes.
that is.
Mine is cheese balls. That's it.
Pistachios for me.
For those of you who know, I take a knee, drink water, and I face out. For those of you know who know, you know. No, but seriously, no, yeah, I just eat healthy, try to get some sleep when I can, get restful sleep, and then, spend the little amount of free time I have with friends and family when I can. So.
And another question as well there. Maybe, like I said, nothing's too simple. Will you be able to transfer your tokens from Trust Wallet or MetaMask to WhiteBit or other platforms?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Yes, you will.
Let's see.
Oh, any future AR and VR implementations with SAFEMOON? It's possible. Go down that route. VR is picking up, AR is picking up too. If we have a big VR group, I've been around the people at Decentraland for a long time. I think they've done some really cool things. That's cool. We'll talk to the guys.
Here's a good question. This has been a huge topic of discussion within the team, specifically between Thomas and I. They said since WhiteBit won't initially have will be excluded from the tokenomics, what does that mean for reflection bonuses for the Trust Wallet and MetaMask holders? Thomas?
Right. So we're trying to get them to maintain the tokenomics. In the short term, while they fix their infrastructure, we can emulate the outcome of the smart contract.
Yeah.
So we have some band-aids for the early days when the centralized exchanges are getting us onboarded, and those band-aids should operate the same way, the same end result as things operating as normal.
Yep. So we had some questions about the audit. It's underway. Contract signed, money paid, just waiting on them. So
and
we're not Saretech.
It won't show on their website until they fully start doing it. So believe us when we say we actually did it. It's on them. So
yeah. Well, Hank, you need to do more and kick them up the arse then, don't you? Clearly, Hank, you need to ring someone and say what is going on.
I own every website, and just nobody's doing what I tell them to do.
We wait. Listen, Hank, I'm here with the peeps. Like, we're waiting on you, mate. If you are the problem of this whole audit situation, then I'm Hank. You're out.
Hey, do better. Do better, or we're gonna make you sleep outside. No more shed for you.
Oh my God!
I'm taking the shed back.
I lose my only box.
We were gonna make it simulate rain every day until this is better.
I like how they call him different things in the chat, like Hank the Tank. Guys, I call Hank the Hype, because Hank just hypes up everything, but never gets anywhere. So, Hank the Hype, honestly, that is it. Hashtag Hank the Hype.
Yeah.
To hype everyone up even further.
How dare you not be certain?
With the gaming stream that I did yesterday, we did hit what is needed for affiliate on Twitch. So we're going to be getting that. We're going to be getting that as soon as Twitch updates, and then we're going for partner, hopefully for next week.
This should be in, I think, tomorrow, brother. Should be in tomorrow.
Right. Today's 7 out of 7. So. Right.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, you guys have any more questions? We'll take about 3 more, and then we'll conclude this live stream.
Shout out to the whale gang. There we go.
Whale watchers.
Here we go.
Oh, I got one. Question. Hi, SafeMoon team. Q2, you mentioned video game integration. What are some of the possibilities SafeMoon could implement to benefit the gaming in the future? Is it developing games or using it as a currency for microtransactions or something new? Thank you for your time. I've been in the token and gaming space for as long as it's existed. Back in 2018, we had some really cool ideas. Tokens as game keys, SDKs, things like that. As far as when you look at supporting developers integrating a token into a game or an ecosystem of games, what you want to do is provide them the easiest means to get that done. And it's just, it all comes down to a nice SDK. We provide them this nice SDK that they can plug and play SafeMoon into their games. Then in that, you have the wildest growth, for at least on the developer side. There's only so many devs out there, so many studios working on games that are even considering this. Yeah, I think so. So we're going to be doing, I think we'll probably start with an SDK for Unity and for Unreal. And then, when you think about Bejeweled or other, mobile games, for example, they all have free to play games. They all have their own premium currency that you have to purchase. And then with that premium currency, you then pay for your shop items. This is not dissimilar from that situation. So we're going to look into different ways that we can support that and different uses of SafeMoon that go outside just monetary purposes.
Yep.
Yeah. Hopefully that answered it.
Quick question for John. Sorry, because it is. I don't know if you answered it, and I might have missed it, guys, because I wasn't listening, maybe. But just to hit on the head, what would be the fee of listing on Binance, and what would be the aim, and what is that uphill battle going to be? What are we looking for?
Yeah. Thomas, correct me if I'm wrong. The listing fee for Binance is $500,000 US dollars.
So we have some clarification on that. Actually, the listing fee on Binance is X, where X is how much do you want to donate to charity, because they now donate their listing fees to charity, which I think is amazing. So we could get it done for less than 500,000, I think, but I think how much we impress them will go a long way with it's basically the more we save the planet, the better our chances is getting on Binance. So after that process, we start up the tech discussions and talking with decision makers and things like that. So it's a normal uphill battle. But as far as the sum goes, the sum is X, where X is let's
Thomas, if we nail this, if we nail the crowdfund itself, etc., would we be well on the way to is it just as fast as we can nail the crowdfund, the faster we are on the road to literally getting that listing?
I think so.
That's simple.
From what I've heard, there are no other tokens listed on Binance right now. So we would be the first, but that's never stopped us from being the first for anything else before.
Right.
So let's do it. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Thomas, I think we're going to conclude on this question. It's been answered many times before, but it sounds like we need to do some review. The Burn wallet. People are asking, why are Burn tokens locked in a wallet and not permanently deleted?
It's because we don't manipulate the tokens inside the smart contract, so we have to get rid of them somehow. We don't have a function to delete tokens, so the dev team can't take them away from people. They're just there now, and we can route them. But now that because it's considered a holder, we don't have much of a choice in that. So this passive burning happens by way of the fee. Yeah, did that cover it? Or
for all intents and purposes, they are deleted. They're not deleted.
Yeah. We don't have the private key for that, so they can't be used.
Nobody does. It's a standard burn address as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You can correct me if I'm wrong. You can see other tokens inside that burn address.
A lot. There's a ton of other tokens in the burn address.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, John.
So, anyway, that's going to be our last question for the day. Want to thank everyone for tuning up to the live stream and hanging out with us, asking us some very good questions. Also, breaking Thomas to where he didn't have an answer to something. Congratulations on that. Congratulations on that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Gonna Oh yeah.
Before we cut out, I've got one last thing for everyone.
I was gonna just remind you about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Next month, April 21st to the 23rd, I'll be running a hackathon in Miami with the Miami Crypto Experience. We're officially on their partners page. We're sponsoring the hackathon there. The prize pool is going to be 15,000 USD worth of SAFEMOON. So if you guys want to start preparing your teams, we don't have criteria yet, but stay tuned. We're structuring that whole thing out. If you guys want to come meet us, or some of our team that are going down there, I'm going to be posting up a limited code to reduce the cost of the. I hooked you guys up. I got you the best deal. Period. We've got a secret code that reduces the price of the ticket from like $200 down to $50. So we'll be posting that up tonight. Keep an eye out on announcements. But if you'd like to meet us, April 21st to the 23rd.
Yep.
Miami.
And then.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to ask the community for a holiday then, Thomas. But that's even better. Still working. Well done. Keep working, Tom.
And then the second announcement is I want to remind everyone, please check Twitter, Discord, Telegram.
Hashtag SafeMoon.
Hashtag SafeMoon. We're past hashtag imminent. Check back. 2301 GMT, 6:01 p.m. Eastern Standard or EST. We'll have something. We'll have an answer for when WhiteBit.
Try get this trend. Try get hashtag SafeMoon the trend. If every single one of you after this live just tweets hashtag SafeMoon, there's a good chance. Go for it.
100%. All right. Anyway, thanks everyone.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.